Ah, gotcha. What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. Ooh, baby. All right, guys, it's time for that Wednesday live stream. Remember that the live streams are always long form videos. We'll be on here hanging out for 1, 2, 3 hours, whatever it ends up being. Here comes Izzy looking for her snack. Anyways, guys, please smash the like as you stop in here. I'm going to play some music for a few minutes, let a few people roll in here. And remember that we usually talk about Suboxone, Sublocade, Kratom, opiate addiction, recovery, fentanyl, anything like that. This is your place. Come on in, chat and chill. Drop some comments, drop some questions, and I'll see you guys in just a few minutes, baby. are back. We are back. Sound like the volume's a little low. Speak up, Kev. Speak up. Izzy, speak up, little girl. All right, all right. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Please say hello. Please say hello. As you guys see the disclaimer scrolling across the bottom, which states that I am not a doctor, guys. And remember that nothing on this channel is medical advice. So if you, my friend, if you're struggling with addiction, please seek out your own medical professional. And remember that everything on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. All right, I'm going to go ahead and remove the disclaimer. And switch that baby up. All right. Also on here, it says, please be sure and share with us your updates, goals, setbacks, etc. We want to support you on your path to freedom, guys. So let us know how you're doing. If there's any updates with you, let us know. Let us know. Izzy's, you know what she's wanting already here. So I'm going to go ahead and give her just that. She's feeling a lot better, guys. If any of you guys were worried about her, she was kind of sick there for a little bit. She got sick a couple of times, which is weird. She never gets sick, so I don't know what's up with her. I don't know what's up with her, but I'm pretty sure she's good now again. All right, let's see who's up in here. Looks like Zach was the early bird special today. What's up, Zach? Good to see you in here, my friend. Good to see you. Let's see here. Hey, Big Kev. KG, you always make me think of Mikey every time you say that. Let's see here, Zach. Hey, KG. Hey, Kev. How you been feeling? I've been feeling all right, Zach. I got an update I'm going to share with y'all a little bit later, so I'll wait just a little bit for that. How have you been, KG? Zach says, dang, looking at Zach coming through with the comments here today. Sorry, guys, I didn't post the stream very early. I kind of forgot that it was Wednesday, so I'm a little off on my time. I've been really busy outside of YouTube's. I've been really doing a lot of car stuff, driving around cars all day and stuff like that. So let's see here. KG says, I'm okay, Zach. Not great. I think my patch stopped working on Sunday. Got RLS that night. Got out of bed and changed the patch. Got better in an hour. Wow, that's freaking cool. So it literally kicks in that fast to take away RLS. That's good to know. I did go down on, let's see, I did go on down to 0.15. Okay, so yeah, that probably would explain it more than the patch not working, I would think, right? Or do you have both things going on, possibly, KG? Let me read that again. Got RLS that night. So on Sunday night, she got RLS. She got out of bed, changed the patch, and got better in an hour. So let's see, that was, okay, so yesterday. Okay, so that makes sense. How many days was the patch on at that point, KG? I'm like just trying to like sort through it all in my head. Yeah, that RLS is no joke. Yeah, the bitter end, it got worse for me at the end. But the end was over quickly. KG says, I'm reading on Reddit where people are having awful withdrawals, discontinuing the patch. Oh, God, help me. Yeah, wow, I'm surprised you found that information. So there's groups that people talk about the patch on there, KG? Does it say what dose they, or what patch they stopped taking it at? That's so weird because it provides such a little amount, right? But remember, KG, that, you know, you're only going to really see most of the bad stuff that goes on Reddit, right? Because for all the different people that come, because I mean, you've seen people here on the channel that told us they had no withdrawal from it, right? It's just, I guess it's just different for everybody. I wouldn't get too worried about that. But that probably just lets you know that, you know, you might have to be patient with getting off of it. So take your time as you're lowering your patch dose. So did you stick with the did you stick with the 20 micrograms still right now, KG? So Patrick says, what does this music do for cravings? Please tell me. Patrick, my friend, Patrick. If that music triggers you or has some cravings for you, then I don't know what to tell you, my friend. You don't want to watch this channel because I play random music all the time on here. So if something I do or say or the music I play triggers you or makes you have some kind of cravings, then don't watch. Go away. Give me B in the house. What up, boo-boos? So let's see. Zach says, after tapering so low, so long, when I jumped, it only took 4 to 5 days to get a tiny improvement. And then every day was a little better. So in the book that I've been reading, The Dopamine Nation, the lady talks about, it's funny because so many of us on this channel, we talk about bupe withdrawals. But the funny thing is that it's pretty much, it's like she says it's a universal, I don't know, remember how she says it. So basically almost every substance that you come off of, it's like the universal thing to have insomnia, anxiety, depression, right? And so I think a lot of us just talk about bupe on this channel or kratom, but it's like so many different substances. It's the same type of thing, right? You come off of the substance that you've been taking, and then everything dips down for a couple weeks, a few weeks, and then things start to improve, or at least they're supposed to. That's how they kind of word it. So what happened last night, Kimmy? How did it go? Kim, we missed you last night. So Zach says, so you didn't hear the intro music on there, Zach? Is that what you're saying? Should have been some music playing. Kimmy has some keyboard issues. I think my nails are too long. I keep hitting send too early. Laugh out loud. I'm sorry. You got some long old nails on right now, Kimmy, or what? She's like, I've seen some ladies have to type with they're typing like this because their nails are so long. Yep, that's what it is. It's a Kong. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. She loves that thing. Like I put like a little dog bone snack in there, and she has to work for it to get it out, and it's supposed to help brush her teeth somehow as she's trying to get the snack out of there. Hold on, Kev, I'm at work. All right, KG, all right. Thanks for joining us while you're at work. Jeremy says, long time no see, ladies and germs. What's up, Jerem? Good to see you, buddy. He may have thought the music was binaural beats, which has been shown to help cravings. Never know. Yeah, I don't know. My guess was the way I took it was it was like some kind of party music. So it was like, this is not helping me or some shit like that. That's the way I took it. But binaural beats, that's actually not a bad idea if I could find something like that to put on here. There's only a certain amount of selection of music you can really play without having YouTube yell at you. Got to really be careful with that. The couple random times I've ever even played regular music, they're instantly flagging me. So I'm like, all right, I won't do that again. Sorry. So KG says, the patch was on 5 days. I was trying to make it last longer. It had gotten wet too much. Okay. 5 days. So yeah, so it seemed like you've kind of gotten it down to where that it's about the 5 day time frame is when it starts to dip off, right? So it's good that you know that, and so it's clear to see that if you go past that 5 day mark, then your bupe levels will start dropping, right? It sounds like that's why you got the RLS. But I mean, you're down to the 0.015 now. Is that so? Are you just doing once? You're doing once a day now, right? On the doses, isn't that right, KG? Zach says Butrans didn't work for me. Yeah, I think he said it was like sweating off of him or something like that. They're my own nails, but they're long. Yeah. How did it go last night on the live stream, Kimmy? What did I miss? What'd y'all do? What'd y'all talk about? Way too hot working outside in Florida heat for any patch. Yeah, and if you're like me, I get kind of sweaty a lot too. So if you're a sweaty person, that might be not be the best option for you either. I remember she was talking about like she puts some kind of tape over it or something like that that keeps it on there. My mom puts non-exilate, I don't know how to say that, peanut butter in her dog's Kong. Oh, yeah. I think I actually bought some of that for her, like some cheese. That same, is it like the little spray can? I think I bought some cheese stuff like that for her, but I guess I kind of forgot to ever use it. Kevin, there's an all new treatment for addiction and withdrawal of any kind. No drugs. I talked about it a bit last night. What? A new treatment? What's it called, Kimmy? I'm very interested. Is your video removed or did you leave it up this time, Kimmy? Yeah, I know it's been really hard for me to watch a lot of people's videos on YouTube lately. So if it's not, if you didn't delete it, I could go check it out. I left you a message. Go check it out when you get a chance. Okay, I will, KG, for sure. Yeah, I don't get on that where you left a message, KG. I only get on there a couple times a week. So, and it's at totally random. So so for those that have talked to me on there, just know that I'm usually once or twice a week on there, just checking in. Zach says, my metabolism was too high as well for Butrans. Zach, what dose did you try taking Butrans at? Like, what dose were you down to when you tried that? Marky made it up in here today. Good to see you, Marky. Good to see you, buddy. We talked about drugs and blow up dolls. How long did you guys go? Was it another 4-hour stream over there or what? Who told you about my doll, Kimmy? It's deleted because I played. Oh yeah. If you play anything, Kimmy, they'll copyright you instantly. It sounds like you just found that out too. even if you like watch a YouTube video on there for like 5 seconds, ow, that hurt. I just like gouged my tooth with my tooth. My tooth got my tooth. Yeah, they'll get you for any little thing like that. So you really got to be careful with having any music in the background. I seen you were doing that on one of your streams. I was like, oh, she'll find out soon enough. Mikey, I thought you were the one who brought it up. It's usually you. Not guilty on that one. Evan, it's the NADA protocol. NADA. That's funny when you say NADA, I'm thinking about like the tool that people use to book out their vehicles. Do you guys use that in your area? Needles that go in your ear similar to acupuncture? What? I have literally never heard of that. I'm gonna write that down, baby. Nada. I've been hearing a lot of commercials on the radio for naltrexone for alcohol addiction, guys. They're really pushing that out there. So does anybody have experience using naltrexone for alcohol addiction? Let us know how that worked out for you if you're watching this on the replay. Because I know so many people that are, in fact, addicted to drinking alcohol every day. And it's like, these people need some help too, right? You are all my babies. Well, I found out StreamYard doesn't kick you off in the middle of the stream when you reach the free streaming limit. Yeah, no, they don't. But I think if you go to get on the next one, I think they won't let you. Is that right, Kimmy? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Because I remember, I can't believe you're already to that point. It took me a good while to reach that point where I was running out of the free StreamYard. So that's hilarious that you're already there. So KG says yes, 0.15 once a day. So what time of the day are you, excuse me guys, what time of the day are you taking that dose, KG? If you're running into RLS, I would push that dose off as far as you can. Get it as close to bedtime as possible if you can do that. So that's, I mean, you're so freaking close down there. You're like right there ready to get rid of the oral dosing. I mean, that's a tiny freaking dose. But yeah, I'm curious what time of the day you're taking that for sure. It's so crazy because when you're down to those low doses, it's like you're thinking to yourself, how in the hell is this keeping me out of withdrawal? But oftentimes it is. And it's like, damn, sometimes when you're tapering the low doses and you're looking at the medication, you're like, how is it even possible that this little speck keeps me from falling off? Let's see here. My mom had it done. Warrior acupuncture. Literally within 5 minutes, her pain and anxiety was gone. What the hell? Who knows? But it reset next week, so I'll just use YouTube until then. If I stream tomorrow, I think I'm slightly addicted. You're going to start cranking out more videos than Nicole here soon, right? That girl, man, she freaking cranks the videos. So I don't know if you responded to me or not, Kimmy, but are you still taking them down? I think you said about are you going to start leaving them up? Why don't you should start trying to leave them up on the channel. Especially since you do them at such random times. It might be hard for folk like me to see them. And we just had a sponsor bomb come through, guys. Shout out to Marky Rizzo. He wants the Ric Flair. Woo! Shout out to you, Marky. I appreciate the $5 Cash App donation, brother. Let's also fire up the jet for my boy. Coming up in here early today, too. Shout out to you, Marky. Woo-wee! Shaboom. Shaboom, boom, kaboom. Who was that? Was that Scott saying that? Shout out to you. I appreciate the love once again, Marky. Anybody out there talk to Mama Deb? How's she doing? Does anybody have any updates on Mama Deb? Haven't heard from her for quite a while now. She probably just out there loving and living her life. Good for her. Good for her. It's been kind of trippy to never see her here on the channel anymore. Let's see here. So Kimmy says, well, if people would stop enticing me to talk about inappropriate things, I'd keep them up. Dang, you guys are getting that freaky over there, huh? Just kidding. It's all me. I'm not avoiding accountability. Also, FMD was live streaming earlier. What? So does he have a video up right now? Yeah, guys, I've literally not been on YouTube. Let me see if I can find his video real quick. That's good that he was live streaming. Let's see. End of the month live stream. So he has an upcoming live stream. When did you say he was streaming, Kimmy? Let's see. FMD was live streaming earlier. Today? That was today? Okay, so there's an 8-minute update from him. That's good. Good to see an update from him. Cool. She's constantly fixing her plumbing. You fix your own plumbing, Kimmy? That's pretty badass. Oh, maybe it was an actual video, not a stream. Sorry. Yeah, it looks like it was just a video. So KG says, I take it at 4 p.m. I only had the RLS when the patch wore off. I'm all good now. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's okay. So, I mean, yeah, that's very interesting. I think I definitely, if I was you, I would go towards finishing up that last bit of the 0.15 before switching your patch dose down. Because that way you can just stop thinking about it all day, right? I think that's definitely the move I would go for, KG, if I was you. When's the last time you saw Dr. Chris Park and what's he saying about everything? Totally forgot I had the Highland leg cramp and the clonidine. Yeah, those are. I would definitely reach for the Highland leg cramp before the clonidine. Use the clonidine as like last case, I think. If you can, especially where you're so low, like it shouldn't take a ton to get you out of that RLS stage, right? So I think, and remember that you might have to take, 3, 6, 9 of those Highland leg cramps. It just depends on what it takes for that to start working. But I remember for me, I had to take, what was it? I think it was like 7 or 9 of them before it would start working. So just keep that in mind next if that happens again. Knock on wood, and to try that next time, KG. He says, "Who? Not me. I don't do manual labor." Jesus, Marky. Had the PGs. So, did you have a pretty good amount of people over there hanging out with you, Kimmy? How many live streams are you doing per week now? Man, I've been chasing my car guys. I've been chasing an evap leak code and a catalytic converter or catalyst below efficiency code. So catalytic converter code basically on this little car that I bought. What a pain in the butt. I actually ordered a smoke machine so I can blow smoke into the engine and try to find leaks. It just got here today, but I think I figured out the issue. I think it was a, what's it called? Any mechanics in here? Marky, aren't you kind of a mechanic yourself? Evap purge valve. That's what I replaced today, and I think that fixed it. The car was thinking the gas tank cap was off. You know how a lot of times if you leave the gas tank loose or the y'all know what I'm saying. The gas tank cap, if it's loose, it'll set a check engine light. The car it has such a big leak that it thought that the gas tank was open like that. And I'm like, I just put a brand new gas cap on. So that didn't fix it. So I was like, there's clearly something way off here. So I was like doing some research. I was like, okay, I think it's the thing I just spoke of. I went to Napa. They're like, if you put this on and it doesn't fix the problem, you can't return it. I was like, damn, all right. It's going to call me straight up like that. She just called me out straight up. She's like, don't even try it, son. Oh, I already read that. No Deb. She's out there in Maine humping like a teenager. Got that teen love. No, Kevin, it was pretty dead. Not many people. Yeah, YouTube's been pretty chill lately. Especially if you don't pre-plan it. I've kind of found that makes a pretty big difference. Speaking of that, we're actually getting close to 3,000 subscribers finally, guys. It only took about 5,000 years. Oh, where are we at? Yeah, we're only 20 away, guys. 20 away. So that'll be sometime in the next week or two, probably. I really need to start putting out some shorter videos. But like I said, guys, I've been so freaking busy. So freaking busy. Marky, I'm jealous. Dude, Marky, that was crazy, dude, about your house, your neighborhood, that house stuff. When you were talking about that on the last stream, I was like, what the hell is he talking about? But then I seen it. I done saw it. And that's really scary, man. Yeah, guys, that reminded me of Rockin' Roberta. If y'all didn't know who she's the reason my whole YouTube channel even exists. She basically was like one of the OGs, her and Nicole. And it was basically Roberta. Well, let's go back even further. So Ryan Donnelly was before Roberta. He was the true OG of recovery YouTube stuff. And then basically Roberta and Nicole kind of started around the same time. This was probably back in 2017, 2018. And then I started my channel right after Nicole did, I think, or maybe even a little bit before. But Nicole was always cranking videos out. I did like one video every 6 months. Nicole has always been cranking videos out. I got to give her her props for that. She's nobody. I don't think anybody in this community cranks videos out like Nicole, especially on such a long-term, consistent basis. Damn. Wow. Impressive. KG says, yeah, Kev, I asked Dr. Park Monday and he said I must get off the oral first. Yes, I agree with that, and I like that. Just don't rush it, KG, because like I said, you're so close to that finish line, and you've been going kind of faster than I thought you would here at the end. So you're doing really, really good. You're just right there at the very, very end. How much lower can you get your doses? I want to say you said down to what, 0.10? Or is it 0.10? So that's a tenth of a milligram, right? What time of the day do you take that dose, KG? If you start to lower from here, you might want to literally just take that dose right before bed, KG. That'll give you your best shot at not having RLS. So just think to yourself every day, the longer you can push off that one and only dose for the day, the better off your night's sleep is going to be. That's the easiest way to think about it. And just remember that you are all my babies. Let's see here. I've been so busy, guys, that I lost the freaking weight that I gained. Piss me off. I just literally been so busy I haven't been eating. So I was down to 204 and I was like, oh hell no. So I got back on eating my food, and I got back up to like 211, 212. And then once I got this car, I've been working on the car so much that it's literally just been, I haven't been remembering to eat. I've been so damn busy. So that's that. That damn tooth that I told you guys about that I bit down on. Every time I drink water, I can kind of feel it's a little bit more sensitive. So I'm probably going to need to have that checked out, even though I just had a damn cleaning done. Freaking pisses me off. It is what it is. Marky, you're terrible. Oh, but Marky just reminded me of what I was talking about with the house fire stuff, guys. Make sure you guys have your batteries all working and test your smoke alarms, guys, because had Rock and Roberta had her new fire extinguishers up, or fire smoke detectors, I'm confident that she would be here with us still today. If you guys didn't know, she bought a townhouse, and the place was riddled with mold, and she didn't find that out till after she bought it. So she was undergoing a huge construction project on her house, and she had removed the old smoke detectors because she bought new ones to put up, and they never got put up, guys. And then she died in a house fire. So test your shit, guys. If you're always hearing your stuff beep in your house, that means you need to put new batteries in your smoke detector. I can't believe how many people have that beeping and they don't even realize it because they're so used to hearing the beep sound. So yeah, test your shit. Make sure you have a fire extinguisher, at least one on every floor if you have a multi-level house. And have some way to get out of your house. Have a plan in case something ever, heaven forbid, happened, because Marky's neighbor's house just burned down the other day. There's a girl that I know that I grew up with. She burned down 2 or 3 houses since I've known her. You know, since being a young kid. And they lost their animals and everything, guys. So that seems a little coincidental to me, but I mean, who has 2 to 3 house fires in their lifetime? That sounds a little weird. But yeah, guys, check your shit. Check your shit. Kimmy says, you gonna have a 3K subscriber party? Yeah, probably. That sounds like that would be fun. Just do something different, probably. KG says, I love it. Anthony says, "Hey man, I found your channel earlier this week. Really appreciate sharing your experience with Sublocade. I may be switching from 2 milligrams Suboxone soon. The info on your channel has been very informative." Awesome, dude. Awesome. I'm glad you found the community, man. Thanks for, or wait. You got a picture of a girl, but Anthony's the name. So I'm assuming maybe that's your girlfriend or something. So yeah, thanks for finding the community, Anthony. Thanks for the comment as well. Marky 205.6. So you got me topped right now, boy. Actually, I bet you that's where I'm at like right now as of this moment. Actually, dude, I literally weighed myself today at home and that's exactly what I was, is 205.6. That's freaking hilarious. I forgot I have my house scale that I've been checking. Kimmy says, I was surprised to lose a pound this week after cheating several times. Whoop, whoop, almost 40 pounds down. Hell yeah. Give me all that weight, Kimmy. I want 40 pounds. With clothes on. I ordered 2 extinguishers on Amazon. Yeah, make sure your batteries are all working, and you can do the test, right, with your smoke detectors, and they should all beep off each other when you do the test. So I know it's kind of silly to talk about, guys, but shit, it could save your life, right? Anthony says, I've been stuck on this shit for the last 10 years, and I've been starting to wonder if it's even possible to detox and get my life back. But learning about Sublocade has given me some hope. It may be. Let's see here. Amazing Kim. I was on 10 years too, Anthony, and yes, it's totally possible and awesome. And we're 41 minutes into this, guys. I need to go ahead and thank the contributors, the sponsors of this channel. So I'm going to do so now. As you guys see scrolling across the bottom, there they are, sponsors of the week. Super shout out to KG Smith and Kimmy B. Them ladies have really been helping out here on the channel, dropping some amazing, huge sponsor bombs ever since they have both found this channel. And so I can't thank you ladies enough. Super shout out to you, KG Smith, and also Kimmy B. Baby. My babies. Also, Jerem1979 was a sponsor of the past week as well. Shout out to you, Jerem, if you see this on the replay crew. Mama Cindy, also sponsor bomb up in here. Shout out to you, Mama Cindy. She's always sharing the videos out as well. We had Cameron and Scott, and also Marky Rizzo in the hizzo. So shout out to you guys. I appreciate y'all showing the love up in here. Your donations are what make it possible for this channel to grow. And remember, guys, that this live stream will not be monetized ever. All right. So if you, my friend, value this channel / community and you would like to show your support to help improve content, you can do so at the Venmo or the Cashapp links that are on the screen now. Baby, ooh, baby. Let's dive back to the comments, y'all. It's great to be chilling with you guys in the live comments today. I haven't had to get behind like I usually do, so that's freaking been awesome to just chill with y'all. So Anthony says, not a girl, laugh out loud, just an old photo of me forever stuck in my emo phase. Wait, what? Okay, all right. That explains a lot. I gotcha. Let's see here. So Kimmy says, Kevin, how are you, baby? Baby. I'm all right. Kimmy, I'm all right. Let's see here. Marky Rizzo. Zach, my brother. Man, my feet are getting cold. This AC's been constantly going since I started the stream. Started the stream. Let's see here. My throat is already getting froggy up in here. I'm really excited to get to the gym tonight, though. I really need a back and bicep sesh. I need to bang that puppy out good. Who else is working out tonight? Who else is working out? Let me know. Marky, you still banging weights, right? Ew, baby. Just remember, guys, you're all my babies, no matter what everybody says. I don't want to blow my nose in your ear, so sorry. Hold up. Just remember you are all my babies. Who was I gonna say? Oh, so if there's anybody that wants to come on the channel anytime in the future, let me know. Let me know. It'd be nice to get some different people on here sharing their experience with whatever it is. Let me know, guys. Yeah, I forgot Marky does the freaking the 3 a.m. gym sessions. Callie Love made it up in here. What's up, Jess? How you doing, girl? How you doing? Good to see you in here. Let's see here. I want to go to the gym, but yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it, Kimmy. As I was walking in the gym last night, I was like, I do not want to be here. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And it's because I had the last 2 or 3 days off. So it's kind of like when you take a vacation from work and you go back on that, third, fourth, fifth day, whatever it is. And it's like, you don't want to go. But then I did it and I was like, oh my God, I feel so much better. Seriously. It helps so freaking much, guys. To go pump them weights around, push those babies up and down. Callie says, hi, everyone. Callie. Just got off work, ready to relax and listen to Kev preach. Callie. So it's, what is it, 2:30 over there in Cali? Isn't that about right? Can doctors that are authorized to prescribe Suboxone usually authorized to also prescribe Sublocade? That's not always true, but because you have to be able to be authorized to do the Sublocade shot, you have to take a course to show how to properly inject the Sublocade shot. Also, remember, guys, that Brixadi is now available. Brixadi, Brixadi. It's basically a different version of Sublocade that might be quite a bit cheaper for a lot of people. Okay, so, and also it should be a much smaller visual lump on your, wherever you get it installed, wherever you get it injected at. So I'm trying to let everybody know. Also, Twisted, if you can, if you're going to be part of this community, if you could upload yourself a avatar picture, that would be awesome. We try to make sure that everybody that talks in here and chats in here has a picture posted. If you could do that, that'd be awesome. Scott, what's up, dude? Good evening, folks. Good to see you in here, Scott. Oh boy. Hey, Scott, you man. Go, Kimmy. You will feel better after. Yes. Yeah, I know Callie Love. She's up into the gym a lot too, right? Yeah, it's always like there's that nagging feeling that tells you like, oh, I don't want to do it. But that's, I think, after learning about how dopamine works, guys, it makes perfect sense. You got to suffer to get the good natural high feelings, right? You got to take your dopamine down by suffering in order for that to rebound and go up. Slow Mo, what up? Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you for a little bit. How you doing, buddy? Callie is a muscle mommy. Yes, she is. I remember when she got her first Sublocade shot, she was like, people are asking me, what is that on my stomach? Hey, Slow Mo. I haven't been bugging as much for it today, guys, but we're only at 9 likes on the video. If you guys haven't smashed that like button yet, please do so. Please do so. I really don't even know if that makes any difference when people do that, but I'm told it does, so that's why I asked for it. Baby, ew, baby. So Twisted, it sounds like you're considering Sublocade. Slow. Hope you got some good sleep after your horror movies last night, Kimmy. What horror movies did you watch? I really want to see that new Exorcist coming out. That's got to be scary. That's got to be real scary. So Callie says, I have gotten so many shots now that I forget how many. I have shot lumps everywhere. I remember one of my buddies said, your stomach will start to look like Rambo after a while. Your lovely lady lumps. So Callie, is your doctor still pushing those out, or or what's been the situation with that? If you could let us know, because I think Callie only gets the 300 milligram shots every time, right? And also, Callie, if you could let us know how your constipation has been getting those shots. Fell asleep with the clicker like me. Oh my God, Kevin, we listened to a version of that song last night. What, the lovely lady lumps? What is that? Fergalicious? Fergalicious. That song's really catchy. Your lovely lady lumps. What does she mean by that when she says lady lumps? Does she mean up here or down there? Or all of them? Callie says, I get a 300 milligram shot every 6 or 7 weeks and no poo issues. Okay, cool. So, Callie, when you get that 300 milligram shot, do you feel like, do you have like a day or two of feeling overly medicated? I love that you're able to push it out every 6 or 7 weeks. Yeah, I really honestly think, Callie, if your doctor will let you, you should have no issues going 8 weeks. So, every 2 months now, I guarantee you'll be just fine, baby. It's good to know though that even though you have multiple shots that how many can you feel, Callie? Can you feel right now and see how many you can actually physically feel? Like even if it's just a little tiny, little BB, let us know how many you can feel. We've been going for 52 minutes, babies. Kimmy stream till 1 a.m. Oh my God. And to think you were not going to do that anymore, Kimmy. Yeah, right. You stuck now. You might as well just go ahead and call StreamYard up and put that info in because you're going to need it. Plus, you get cooler features too. Anyway, so it's worth it if you're gonna if you're gonna be on there a lot, you might as well just do it. It's called My Humps in Alanis version. Oh, Alanis Morissette. Anthony says, I'm really curious before starting about how long does the lump take to disappear completely. So that greatly depends on two different things. First of all, Anthony, it depends on what dose shot you get. As you probably know by now, they have a 300 milligram shot and they have a 100 milligram shot. Some people have said that they can feel the 300 milligram shot for up to a year after they get it. Like they can physically feel a little BB in their stomach. But right after you get the shot, it'll feel like there's a marble under your skin. It kind of feels like a marble is the best way I can explain it. Okay, girls don't poo. All right, I'm with you there. I say the same. No, I don't really feel. Okay, so sorry. Go back to Anthony's question here. Yeah, most people when they start on Sublocade, if you're on a higher dose of Suboxone, then you'll just go right to the 300 milligram shot, which is the biggest shot they have available, right? And like I said, it just looks like there's a marble under your skin, somewhere off to the side of your belly button. Callie says the lump lasts forever. Yeah, so it's very important to remember that you're going to see that on your stomach for quite a while. If you have higher body fat, you might not see it nearly as much as if you're skinnier. The skinnier you are, the more you're going to see it, and the longer you're going to see it. If you're 20% plus or higher body fat, you might not really see it too well. So, and a lot of it depends too how deep they inject it. So Callie says, no, I don't really feel the shot ever. Yes, I want to spread them out more. I can feel 4 for sure, maybe 5. Wow. So that's probably every shot that you've had, right? You've only had 5, I would think by now, maybe 6 or 7. Callie, how many do you think you had? Also, Callie, is your insurance paying for those shots in full, or how much is that costing you? Yeah, slow mo says a year after. That's insane. Yeah, so it's another thing I was gonna say too, guys, is a lot of it has to do with how fast your metabolism is. If you have a really slow metabolism, then chances are it will take much longer to dissipate out of your system. But if you go by the half life of the medication, which is, we'll just say 60 days to keep it easy, it takes 60 days before half of each shot is gone, right? So that's why it takes so long before people don't fill those shots anymore. So let's see. Kimmy says, not cooler features when using an iPad, Kevin. Computers only get the cool features. I remember when I was looking at getting this computer, Kimmy, you were like, why not just do an iPad and a screen? I was like, I don't think that's going to work right. So I guess I'm glad I didn't go that route. My lovely lady lumps. That's going to be stuck in my head. It's going to be stuck in my head. Oh, yeah. Kimmy says, yeah, my bad. I'm uneducated about that stuff. Yeah, computer stuff's hard. And so if you are uneducated about it, just imagine how it is for me, Mr. Slowpoke over here. Still stuck in my head. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be in my head at the gym tonight for sure. So Anthony says, a year sounds crazy. I would imagine starting on 100 milligrams since I'm on 2 milligrams of Suboxone daily. Yes, you're right. Really hoping my doctor will be open switching me from this low of a dose. So yes, that sounds like the conversation you need to make sure that you have before setting any plans. But that's the right dose for you. Yes, if you're down to 2 milligrams of Suboxone per day, then 100 milligrams would be the right starting dose. Do not take the 300 milligram shot if you're on only 2 milligrams. Somebody that I personally know in real life, that's exactly what they did, and it was way too strong for them. Um, Another option, Anthony, I don't know if you've heard us talk about it yet on this channel, but KG Smith, she was right around that same dose that you're at. You could look into the Butrans patch. It's just a once a week patch you switch out, and it's only going to work for people who are on lower doses of Bupe. So, and what I mean by lower is 2 milligrams or below, right? So, but that's the Butrans patch isn't made for tapering people off of Bupe, but that's exactly what it is. It's a slow release Bupe patch. It's the same thing, baby. Kimmy said so, and right now, Anthony, we have KG Smith. She is on the Butrans patch, and she's used that to taper herself down to half of a quarter of 1 milligram per day. So she's down to a little speckle. Marky says, just say you take 4 milligrams. I mean, that's one way to do it. Yeah, you can do that, but you're going to be highly over medicated for the first few days. But yeah. My doc rejected putting me on Butrans today, but I begin my taper starting tomorrow. So yeah, I would imagine that many doctors, they're not going to have experience using the Butrans patch to taper people off. It's going to be a pretty, in my opinion, it's going to be something that you're definitely going to have to maybe inform your doctor on what's going on with the whole situation. I really don't think in the states, I should say. I know that in the UK, I've heard more people that have used it for this specific use. So so yeah. What dose are you currently on, Slow-mo? Remember, guys, that Brixadi is a different option that can help people who are on lower doses too. And it is here. It is here now on the market. So Anthony said, "There's a patch. I had no idea. My clinic hasn't mentioned anything of it, but I'll be sure to ask when I see my doctor." Yeah, yeah. They're not just gonna come out and tell people about that for sure. Unless you're in the UK, I've heard it's more standard practice over there. So Slomo says, yeah, I brought a printout of off-label use for Butrans, and he didn't like it. Okay, so maybe Slomo, could you send that? Could you post that here on the channel so I could look at that and tell other people about that as well? That might be something that could help Anthony out if he brings that to his doctor. I don't think I've heard. I don't think I've heard of that. So awesome that you found that. What'd you find, Kimmy? What'd you find, girl? I literally can't get that song out of my head now. I'll see if I can link it here. Yeah, if you can, for sure, that will help. I appreciate that, buddy. You'll see when I send your. Oh, you found that website to do the things, the emojis. Super. That song is buried in my head right now. I cannot stop thinking about it. I might have to turn something else on to change my to change my thought on that song. Or Cashapp rather. Yeah, I bet it's gonna be the emoji thing, isn't it, Kimmy? Did you find that? How to do that? Let's see here. So KG says that sucks, Slow. Why can't he just work with you? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should be willing to do anything to help you get off. Yeah, I agree. So also, if you didn't know, Anthony, I've made a 2 or 3 videos about the Butrans patch, and also Dr. Chris Park has made a couple of videos about the Butrans patch as well. So you can easily just search those on YouTube. You can type in Butrans patch, and it should pull up those videos either by myself or Dr. Chris Park. And he kind of explains it. And also, I had him on my channel, and I did an interview with him, and he talked about it on there as well. Baby, ooh baby. Tara, you made it. What up, girl? What up? She says, "Hey, everyone, just got out of a ongoing peer support training class. The topic was navigating group dynamics. Very interesting." So, any updates on you, Tara, as far as the opportunities that you've been thinking about taking, and how's that rock climbing been going? If you got back out there, let us know. Tara. Yeah, I was starting to think you were going to make it in here today, Tara. I know that you've been really busy. I've been so freaking busy too. This group here is tough to navigate. I'm really curious about that thing that Slow-mo was talking about. I wonder if I could pull that up while we're here. Let's see. I'm trying to think how I could do that. Yeah, I'll pull that up if he can post that. Scott is still in here. So KG says, "Oh, Kevin, also on Reddit, someone cut the patch into 4 pieces when they got to the 5. What? That's really creative." That's very creative. Wow. Dang, now you got me wanting to read about that. I swear I tried to find information on Reddit about Butrans and I couldn't find anything. Maybe I was searching wrong. Do you literally just search Butrans and Reddit, KG? How would somebody find that group? or that, what's it called, subreddit. I'm not like, it's so hard for me to even post on Reddit. I don't know how to use that site very well, so it's probably just I'm searching things wrong. Tara says, update. I did go climbing on Monday. I'm so sore. It was super fun. I have a new life goal. I'm training to do at least one pull up within the next 30 days. You can do it. Dang, there was this one chick at my gym, guys. She could literally do like 10 pull ups. I was like, oh my gosh, that's pretty impressive. And she was just repping it out like it was no thing. I couldn't believe it. It's pretty rare to see that, honestly. But yeah, I mean, if you get into rock climbing, you'll be able to do that crap easy, Tara, for sure. You got to. It takes a lot of strength to do rock climbing. Scott says that sounds complicated. How does a piece of the patch stay on? Do you use a band-aid? No, they have this stuff that KG has talked about before. It's like medical tape. Yeah, send it to me, KG. I think I searched Butrans withdrawal. Okay. Yeah, Reddit's hard. It seems so simple, but it seems so hard. Like if you try to make a post, it's really confusing to me. What's that kind of tape, KG? I've been asking you about. It's like medical tape or something like that. Have you still been having to do that with your patches, KG? Or has it worked okay without that since it's been kind of cooling off a bit? So Callie says I have 6 or 7 shots in total. My insurance pays for the shot and I pay for the office visit, 200 in cash every visit. Okay, so cool. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, push that next one out, Callie. 8 weeks. Guarantee you'll be just fine, girl. I promise you. Promise. And if you can start going, then you go a little bit over 2 months. And that 300 shot will last you. You already know that because you can feel the shot still in you. That means you still have the shot is the medication, right? So if you still feel the shots, then I would chill out for a little bit, right? And just push yourself a little bit further each month or every other month or whatever it ends up being. But that's good to hear that you've been spacing them out. I assume that you're not having issues between, right? Right, Callie? My friend wants to fly me out and pay me to support her and her newborn foster child. I'm still not sure I'm going to do it. Damn, so your friend must be a baller, huh? She's like, I'm going to fly you out here. I'm going to send you a jet. Helicopter. Swoop me up. How far away was it? I think Tara said it was like many hours away, if I can remember it. Tegaderm. Okay, so that's that. That's that really strong tape, right? I've been using these. What are they called? They're like breathe right strips at night, guys. And man, I got this one that's like extra strength, and it freaking grips so hard. I'm like afraid every morning I pull it off. I'm like, it's gonna rip my damn nose off. Some of the tape, whatever they are that they sell, guys, can grip so damn hard. You got to be real careful taking that stuff off. I've been really stuffy lately. Trying to sleep when you're stuffy like that, it sucks, guys. It freaking sucks. No, I don't cover it anymore. Okay, so good. What do you think? It's just because it was like the summer and the humidity, or what, KG? Like why you had to do that? Yeah, it would make sense then, how that didn't work for Zach because he's always putting in, hard work out in the sun and stuff, climbing up ladders, doing really hard work. So, combine that with Florida's weather, you'd be always hot and sweaty and muggy. So, yeah, Butrans probably doesn't work very good for people who are really super active, working like outdoors in the heat and stuff. It's probably not the best idea for folks in that position. Or if you sweat a lot. Um, KG, I don't know if I've asked you this before, but where do you put the patch on your body? Is it just like on your shoulder or where does it go? I have so many questions. Tara says, also, I might get a sweet apartment within the next week or so. Laugh out loud. I would need to give a 30-day notice to my current property manager. Ketamine treatment starts on the 4th of October. So that's about 2 weeks out. A lot going on. Wow. Yeah. Let us know. I'm really excited to hear about the ketamine treatment, and excited to hear what you decide to do, Tara, with all the stuff you've got going on. So KG says it's supposed to last 7 days, but I got my doctor to write to change it every 5 days because I work out and sweat a lot. Also, that makes me think, KG, so since you work out a lot, it makes me wonder if that your metabolism is faster, kind of like Zach was talking about earlier, and my metabolism is faster too. So I bet you it would be the same way for me too, right? But maybe like your average, just normal person that doesn't work out or doesn't stay very active, they'll probably be okay with 7 days. It makes me wonder how many people in the world are like into working out and stuff. I would have to guess, like, I'm just thinking of the people that I know in my life, and it's maybe probably less than half, right? What do you guys think? What do you guys think it is as far as like how many people you know have a normal like fitness program? It doesn't have to be working out in the gym, lifting weights. It could be running, going for a hike every day, or going for a jog down the street every day, something like that. Scott says 30%. Dang. 30%. Yeah, see, to me, I think it's less than half for sure. For sure, less than half. So Tara says my friend is a 10-hour drive away. Sounds awesome, Tara. You're a busy girl. Yes, she is. So thankful things are actually happening now. It's a lot, but in a very good way. Yeah, I've been really busy myself too, which is kind of an unusual change. Ever since I closed my business, I've had a lot of chill time, a lot of chill time. But yeah, I've been really, really busy off of the internet lately. Oh, what? Okay. Well, at least you can't see it right there, right? Chest area. She said boob. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking it's like, can you put it anywhere you want, or does it have to be in that certain area, like the chest area? So Slomo says, after reading it, I can see why he didn't like it. I don't think it supports my case, but it's all I could find for the off-label use online. So maybe it will help someone. Did you send it? I don't see it. Yeah, post it on here, Slomo, if you can. I'm gonna pull it up on Google real quick while we're on here. Or since you have so much knowledge, Kev, maybe you could type one up for us. I don't dare to do that because I don't want somebody to say, "Oh, Kevin said this," like like medical advice type thing. I don't dare to do that. But I mean, I have videos, and I've done videos with Dr. Chris Park on the Butrans patch, right? So I mean, that's probably even more than typing something up. That dang opening song stuck in my head now. Thanks, KG. Did you tell the doc you're communicating with people that are using the patch? Question mark. Scott says I'm in the 70%. So you don't work out, Scott? Is that what you're saying? I'm gonna need details on the ketamine, Tara. I remember hearing that 75% of Americans do zero premeditated exercise in a year. What the hell? Are you kidding me? No wonder our depression SSRI pills are probably higher than anyone else in the world. Wow, are you kidding me? 75%? Dude, that can't be right. So you're telling me only 1 in 4 people work out in a whole year? That doesn't even sound possible, especially with how social media is. Like everybody's always like, me, look at me. I feel like fitness has really gone big time mainstream over the last like 10, 15 years, but maybe it's just my thought. Like when I started working out, guys, there was nobody that you would walk around that was jacked. It was so rare to see somebody that even had a decent body. And nowadays, these gyms are packed with people. Packed. Marky posted a link to Tara's channel. She's got a small YouTube channel, guys. Go check it out. She's going to be sharing her experience on her channel as well. So let's see. Slow-mo says, KG, I mentioned Dr. Chris Park and that other respected doctors use the off-label use. Did he say why he didn't like it for you, Slow-mo? Did he like give any particular reason why not? I'd be like, all right, well, I just want to know why. Like, what could it hurt, right? I won't actually be taking ketamine on 10/4. That's just my first appointment with a psychiatrist. He might say that I can't have ketamine, laugh out loud. I will definitely keep you all posted. I mean, if you're, yeah, I bet they'll give it to you. I bet they'll do it, Tara. I sent the link, Kev. I hope you can see it. Where did you send it, Scott? I don't see it. You got to post it here in the chat, buddy. Yeah, just post a link to it here in the chat, Slow-mo, and then I could pull it up on Google and like share the screen. So Tara says 75%. That's high. SSRIs don't work for me because my genetics aren't compatible. Yeah, that's interesting you say that. I wonder if I'm the same way, Tara, because I've been prescribed SSRIs 2 different times. Once when the Roni hit, and one other time as well. And I never took them. I just something about it. I was like, I just don't want something else that I have to take. So I've been prescribed them twice, but I've never taken them. So I really have no idea if they would work for me. I don't know. I'm just kind of afraid to mess with things at this point. Scott says, I do not work out. I have some beautiful kettlebells, though, that make great decorations. At least you're honest about it, right? 65% of the time, I work out all the time. So, Marky, how long have you been into, like, seriously going into the gym like this? It hasn't been that long, has it? Hasn't only been like a year or something like that? Or have you been a lifer? Because I don't really remember you talking about it a whole, much more than like maybe 6 months ago or something like that. When you sent me those videos. It's not letting you see the link. Shake my head. Yeah, where did you post it? Let me scroll on YouTube. It could just be StreamYard blocking it. So you posted it here on the live stream, right? Let me try this. Scrolling. Keep these doggies scrolling. I don't know why it wouldn't let you post it. So I'm scrolling on the YouTubes. Damn, these lights are bright. Boy. Oh, boy. Let's see. Okay, so there's slow-mo. Can anybody else see the link that Slow-mo posted? Because I'm not seeing nothing here. I see a link that Marky posted.
Set the link. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on either. Baby. You can't post a link unless you're a mod. Oh. Well, shit. Start tomorrow. Go down. What could I Google to pull that up, Slow Mo? There's got to be a way to do it. Let me see. I bet I could figure it out. Hold on a sec, guys. Let me do some searching here. I might have found it. Send it to Kimmy in Discord. Butrans. The first thing I'm seeing here, off-label use of any drug for the treatment of addiction raises a whole host of legal issues. That don't look the most favorable. I wonder if that's the one he's talking about. Let's see. I don't understand why the US of A is so different from like the UK when it comes to this kind of stuff. I mean, this thing was made 4 years ago. Scrolling. There she goes. Good job, Kimmy. Good job. Thank you. So let me pull this up here. How can I do this? Can I click on that? So I can click on this one. There we go. So I'm gonna have to copy and paste. Yeah, that's the same one I just pulled up. That's funny. I was right. I was on the right path. I guess I could just pull. Yeah, I could just. I'll get out of here. Hold on a sec, guys. Boom. That's literally the first one that popped up. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay. So, here we go. Show. There we go. All right. So this is the one he sent. That's the one. That's all I found in the US. I knew he wouldn't look at a UK literature. So can Butrans be used to treat OUD? Signed into law October. Which minute? Sorry, I'm scrolling through this here. Currently, Subutex, Suboxone, and their generic products are the only medications FDA approved for the treatment of opioid addiction. We know that. Subutex were discontinued. Oh, I didn't know Subutex was discontinued. Did you guys know that? Right there, it says it. Suboxone brand name tablets were discontinued. However, the film formulation, generic formulation is available. Bup also available as Bupronex. So that's what I've been talking. I've been talking about Bupronex a little bit. So that's the generic for Butrans. Butrans. These formulations are FDA approved only for the treatment of moderate to severe chronic pain. Bupronex and Butrans are not FDA approved for the treatment of opioid addiction. There may be legal consequences. Oh, stupid. Do you know how many doctors use things off label every freaking day? Because Butrans and Suboxone are approved for different dosing differs between the products. We are unable to find any studies that evaluated conversion. Yeah, that's why you guys need to freaking do it. We need them to study this crap, man. The hell. For example, Butrans is dosed based on oral morphine equivalents per day when converted from another opioid therapy. If the patient's oral morphine equivalents per day were less than 30 milligrams, the 5 micrograms patch per hour should be in it. Well, it sounds like they've got the information right here. What are they talking about? They're like, we don't have the info. Oh, but here's the info. If the patient's oral morphine equivalents per day were between 30 to 80, then 10 microgram per hour should be initiated. Studies evaluating oral morphine initiation dose. Suboxone therapy is meant for maintaining patients who have been initially inducted bupe tablets. Sublingual bupe may be equivalent to 30 milligrams of morphine orally. I think the way that they compare the doses are very odd, and they don't really make a lot of sense to me. So are they saying right here, the part that I have highlighted, am I reading this wrong, guys? Are they saying that less than half of a milligram of Suboxone is equivalent to 30 milligrams of morphine? I don't buy that. There's no way. Especially with the bioavailability, how low the bioavailability is when taking sublingual bupe. There's no freaking way, man. There's no way. Currently, Butrans patch may not be used for OUD because opioid addiction is not an FDA approved. The law restricts approved physicians to treat maximum of 100 patients. Yeah, this is definitely an outdated. I mean, this was made in 2019, guys. Look how old this is. So these guys are way behind the times. or sorry, I don't mean these guys. I just mean this article is very, very, very outdated. A lot has changed since 2019. Damn. Just remember that you are all my babies. Let's see if I can find something else pop up here. 2022. Butrans. And my neck's already starting to hurt because I did some shrugs last night. Butrans. Is there a Suboxone patch? So that's the same one that I just read. Yeah, there's not a whole lot on here that I'm seeing. Very interesting. I'm back. All right, where are you guys at there? Thanks for sending that slow-mo. Yeah, that's definitely an old school ad there. It's almost 5 years old now. Get back to the comments, guys. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind the comments now. So Marky's been going 7 months straight. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. Slow. The last by the book doc I saw told me to wean off of 4 milligrams of subs in a month. Idiot. Yes, that is an idiot. Like, doc, I think I'd have a better chance winning the fucking lotto than tapering off of 4 milligrams in a month. I'm gonna go buy some lotto tickets, son. That is an outrageous number, but I think it accounts for all ages. I do an hour or two of moderate calisthenics every day, but I struggle to get myself in the gym. I mean, hey, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to just be, gym bro banging weights. It could be anything, guys. It could be yoga. It could be running up the damn bridge next door to your house. It could be whatever it is, just to get your heart and your blood flowing. We've been going for 1 hour and 30 minutes, guys. We're at 16 likes. If you haven't yet, smash that like button. Please do so, baby. You would be my baby if you did, but even if you don't, you still be my baby. How did he tell you to wean? So Marky says, after I healed from Suboxone, I started. I wish I didn't have to take anything, but I was in rough shape when I started asking my medical care providers for help. I was sober for 18 months when I started the psychiatric process. So Slomo says, I start tomorrow. I go down to 1.5 milligrams tomorrow and then stay there 2 days and so forth. What? Keep going down from there every 2 days? No, dude, no. That's too fast, Slow-Mo. That's way too fast, buddy. Sounds like his doctor needs an update on this shit too. Yeah, you don't want to go from 2 milligrams to 1.5 to 1 every 2 days. That's way too fast. And you could try it, but it's going to be rough. So he's saying to only stabilize for 2 days? Is that what you're saying, Slow-Mo? That's way too fast, buddy. That's nearly impossible to do that. Unless I'm understanding you wrong. I mean, if you're at 2 milligrams, I mean, I don't want to say it's impossible because we have heard, who was it recently? I think it was Matt K. Yeah, Matt K tapered from, what was he at? 4 or 6 milligrams. He tapered off within, I think he said 4 to 6 months. And even that was really impressive. Sounds like my doc is whack, yo. Makes me wonder if he has ever tapered someone. Yeah, dude, that's way too fast, dude. Way too fast. Look at that comment I have on the screen, guys, from Slow-Mo. Does that sound like a doctor that understands how bupe works? To cut his dose from 2 milligrams to 1.5 milligrams and stay there for only 2 days? And then go down to 1 milligram in 2 more days? There's no way, dude. That's too fast. Is it not like an addiction clinic specialist, Slow-Mo? Is it just like your regular doctor that's talking about this? Because that would make a lot more sense. But if you're at like a MAC clinic, they should know better than to say some shit like that. Because that's bullshit. Wow, dude. Yeah, I'm mind blown that a doctor would even say that in 2023. Can you guys hear that four-wheeler out here hot dogging around? Slow-Mo says, sounds like he is pissed and wants me out the door. Laugh out loud. He is an addiction specialist? What? Dude, yeah, that is not right. That is not right at all. I would really be interested to hear how that went if you tried doing that. Try it, Slow-Mo. Like I said, the worst thing that happens is it doesn't work and you have to take more. But is he trying to tell you to get off of Suboxone in like a month, dude? Out here in the sticks of Georgia, and he's old? Yeah. Dude, yeah, some of the older doctors, that's exactly how the guy was at my place too. Exactly like that. He thought everybody had to be on 16 milligrams to start with. I'm like, no, dude, that's way too high. And he was old as a dinosaur. He must have been 80 plus years old. He had all the awards on the wall. Like his whole wall was filled with all these decoration rewards that he's gotten over the years. But it's like, you're outdated, bruh. Be the salt. Scott says every 2 days seems kind of fast to keep dropping. Yes, that's way too fast, guys. I mean, unless you're up at like 16, 20, 24 milligrams, you can do that every couple of days then when you're way at the higher doses. But certainly not coming down from just 2 milligrams. That's you got to slow things down, guys. Remember, guys, I've always said this. Tapering Suboxone is two different levels. Level 1 is to go from 35 milligrams down to 2. That's level 1, right? That's like the warm up for tapering. And then the real challenge starts to get from 2 milligrams to 0. That's when you really have to slow things down with the taper, guys. You start stepping into the big leagues once you're tapering under 2 milligrams, because you're so close. You're so much closer to 0 than you were when you were taking 16 milligrams, right? And I just want to clarify, guys, remember that I'm not a doctor and I don't give medical advice. I'm just going off of my experience and the experience of thousands of people that I've talked to on this YouTube channel. But tapering from 2 milligrams every 2 days, lowering your dose down another half a milligram, that's very, very, very unpractical, like not practical at all. Very unrealistic is the best word I was looking for. Slomo says, thanks for that advice, because 16 to 2 wasn't bad. Yeah, see, but you, like I said, you just got to slow down from here. How long did it take you to go from 16 to 2, Slomo? I mean, just thinking about everybody that we spoke to here on the channel, I would say maybe take another, let me think, 3 to 6 months to taper from 2 milligrams down to a speckle of a speckle, unless you might have more tolerance for suffering. I don't know how old you are, how long you've been on bupe, right? Like, these things all come into play, but just generally speaking, most people, they're going to need at least 3 to 6 months to taper off of 2 milligrams. Certainly not 1 to 2 weeks. That's very, very fast. Slow, I'm going to tell you, like these peeps told me, he's setting you up for failure. That's way too fast. Yes. That's the comment. That's the comment of the stream right there. That comment, guys, is very important that KG just said. He's setting you up for failure if that's really what he said. Every 2 days, lower yourself a half a milligram. That's way too quick. Been on this for 7 years. Dude, that is loud, guys. Can you hear that thing? Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully he's not trying to get you, like, just trying to rush you out the door and get you out of there, Slow-mo. So Scott says he agrees with KG. I may have to switch docs again. How long have you been with this doc, Slow-mo? I mean, you could just tell him, like, hey, I tried, dude. It was, you could try it. Like I said, maybe you'll have better luck than the other thousands of people that we've talked to, but it's not very likely. I put that at like a 1% chance that works. Yep. That would definitely put you into withdrawal, doing what he said, for sure. What's up, Cameron? Good to see you back in here, buddy. Says 1 milligram a month. That's why I started my taper a month before I told my doctor, just in case, and I saved a stash up in case I got cut off. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Because they're worried of that same scenario. Because I went from 16 down to 2 in 1 day. Are you serious, Slow-mo? You went from 16 milligrams to 2 milligrams in 1 day? That don't sound realistic. Maybe you're the freak that can handle that shit. If you could go from 30, okay, so maybe I'm wrong then. Okay, maybe if you really went from 16 milligrams down to 2 milligrams in 1 day and you didn't have any issue, maybe go with what your doctor said. Maybe you're like, was it Sonny's person? He said that they came off and they had no issues at all. Maybe you got those miracle genetics. Hector, what up, dude? How you doing? How's that 4 milligrams working out for you, buddy? Sorry, guys, I'm so far behind. I'll get caught up. I went off with that Butrans stuff for a minute. Yeah, you can always do telemedicine. Yep, Nicole's always talking about that. Yep, KG says. That's what the plan is, to wait till I go into withdrawal, then take it, space it out as much as possible. Yeah, that's a great, if you're in a place in your life where you could do that slow mode, that's a great thing to try. Yeah, push yourself if you're ready for it. If you're ready for it, right? If you can be sick for work for a little bit, then now might be a great time for you to do that. No Glue KG, I don't really watch. I know she has it in the links of all of her videos, I'm pretty sure. I really wanted the patch, but that article probably screwed me now that Kev is reading it. Maybe I should have asked y'all first. I mean, dude, if you went from 16 milligrams to 2 milligrams in one day, then you probably don't even need the patch. But that sounds absolutely mind blowing that you could do that. Sorry, you guys didn't hear that sponsor bomb that just went off. Shout out to you, Cameron, coming through once again, showing the love. Up in here with the sponsor bomb. Let's fire the jets up, baby. Shout out to you, Cameron. I appreciate the love, my friend. Woo-wee. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. But boom. Cameron coming through here once again, dropping the sponsor bomb. I appreciate the love, my friend. Shout out to you. I appreciate that. You see your name scrolling across the bottom right now as well. That's for the last sponsor bomb you dropped on the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Cameron. I appreciate the consistency, my friend. Good to see you back up in here as well. Let us know how you're doing, Cameron. Oh, he wants the Ric Flair? He wants the Ric Flair? All right. Let's do that. Woo! Bring you back to the good old days right there. Macho Man. Man, I miss Macho Man. He has some freaking hilarious stuff on YouTube. Hilarious, man. The actors, those guys were freaking good actors. Freaking hilarious stuff. Where am I at here? Okay. There's no way I'm that far behind. Is it? Yes, we do. We need more literature to pull from. I agree with you. Okay, this is where I was at. Let's see here. Tara says, I've decided a chin up might be a better goal for 30 days, but if I can get a pull up, that'd be sweet. 10 pull ups would be straight badass status. My forearms are so sore from climbing. Now you got me curious to see how many I can do. I honestly feel like I can do pull ups better than I can do chin ups. Is that weird? Like the wide grip, because my lats, I mean, these things are freaking beefy. My lats, they pull out so far when I do pull-ups that way. She got the technical term for it. Did my own taper and just told my doctor where I was at. She never guided me, but I preferred it that way. I know my body. So Kimmy just went OG status. I kind of just wanted literature saying it's a thing because my doctor knew nothing about Butrans. Yeah, dude, if your doctor's old school, he's probably looking at you like you're speaking Chinese when you were talking about Butrans. You never heard no Butrans patch? You're like, what? That's not what that is. He's looking at you like he's speaking backwards. Slow-mo says, that's good, Kimmy. My doctor is insane with how by the book he is. Yeah, you should say, Doc, let me see that book that tells me to taper off 2 days, 25% every 2 days. That's what I'd be saying. Can I see that book about tapering every 2 days, 25%? No, because it don't exist. He's probably one of those guys that thinks that because they make Suboxone just down to 2 milligrams, that you could just jump right off at that dose. No. Staying in the Kevin Kimmy lives. Most of them have no clue because they haven't done it. You've got this. Yeah. Unless you've been through this stuff, man, it's hard to understand exactly how it goes. It's rough. It can get rough. I'll just say that. They should just sit back and let the patient decide when to decrease. Wow, how did I get that far behind? I wasn't talking about that stuff for long. Geez. Withdrawal doesn't even usually set in for 3 to 4 days after stepping down. I waited at least 1 to 3 weeks per step down. That's a good idea. Yeah, what about a second opinion? Slow definitely needs a new doc. What's up, Be the Salt? Good to see you in here. Are you Shannon? Did you change your name? I think that's Shannon. Maybe I'm wrong. Be the Salt. Were you Shannon before? Pretty sure that was her. I thought it seemed quick. Oh, no, she's Cassandra. Okay, so there's a girl that kind of looks like you but her name's Shannon. She's been up in here sometimes. I thought it seemed quick, but I've never tapered. He kept me at 16 milligrams forever. I just went down to 2 milligrams on my own in 1 day. So, wow, dude. That's what? How long ago did you split that down to 2 milligrams, Slow-Mo? You didn't have any withdrawal problems from doing that? Dude, that's freaking crazy that you did that. I need more information on that 16 to 2 milligrams. How long ago did that happen, and did you not have any withdrawal symptoms? Because that's a miracle to do that, really, honestly. That's a pretty big, maybe not a miracle, but that's a very almost unheard of. I did it in July. That Jesus Christ miracle. No, it's dude. That's crazy, man. Did you guys hear what he just said? So he literally went from 16 milligrams to 2 milligrams in 1 day and had no withdrawal problems, guys. Oh my goodness. All right, well, maybe I'll just eat a sock over here because I've almost never heard of that happening. So, dude, maybe your doctor knows you more than we do here. Maybe try what he said then. But, dude, I've almost heard nobody say that they've been able to do that and not really go through some uncomfortable days. That's really, really impressive. Sounds like you've got a good connection with Source, my friend. Wow. That's mind-blowing, guys. That's lower than I jumped from, so that's great. No kidding, it gets real. I like that. Slow-Mo says, I wouldn't recommend attempting it without Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's weird, man. I go through some stages with my connection with Source, right? Like sometimes I don't have it at all, and other times I'm like very, I'm praying every night, and like I'm just feeling better overall, more connected. And then sometimes it's like, yo, ain't nobody here, ain't nobody there. So Kimmy says, yeah, 8 to 2 wasn't even noticeable for me. So I've been lowering by 0.05 each time. Sometimes I stay 5 days, sometimes 12, just depends. 2 years in the making. Dang, you guys must have really started going off in the comments, because damn. Like all day, not all day, but the first like hour or so, I was just super chill in here, and then you guys started going off in the comments. So let's see here. KG, I started at 3 8 milligram strips a day just over 2 years ago. Been gradually lowering. I went more by feeling it. I was ready, then a hard and fast time scale, but usually after a few weeks to a month, I would drop it even if it was just a little. I've been with him for a year. The one before him was even worse. I've never felt any withdrawals until I'm going 48 hours in between dosing 0.25 milligrams. Wow. I don't see Rob making a post. Is he in here chilling? Oh, there's Rob right there. Let's see here. I met a girl down at the disco. She said, "Hey, hey, yeah, let's go." Down at the disco, she said, "Hey, hey, yeah, let's go." Over there rapping. Is that your Rob? That is your Rob, isn't it, Kimmy? Pretty sure that's her Rob. What's up, Rob? So TJ says, update on the shot that was shallow. Got a decent sized scab, like half of a centimeter, and the doc said it pushed up too close and restricted blood flow to the skin, and it essentially died. Who else was it that said the same thing? It was, who was that? Ugh. Somebody else has said that same thing happened as well. So now what, TJ? Who was it that said that? There's somebody else that said the same thing. I was like, how does it just die? That doesn't make any sense. It's not a freaking living animal. I can't remember who the heck that was that had that happen. Oh, I think it was Rachel. I think it was Rachel. Ended up being no issue. Now the hard part, are you still on a small dose? 2 kg? 2 milligrams is optimal dose. What's up, US? Good to see you. Yeah, guys, there's lots of people out there that are on 1 to 2 milligrams and they're totally fine and they're totally content and everything's just fine for them, right? There's many people out there that are living on a low dose of bupe and they're just fine. So it is what it is. If you feel like you need to get off, then that's totally up to you guys. I did, but it was legit. The power, Jesus, all glory to God. I've been praying for years. So it's scabbing up. He said you'll have a scar like a cigarette burn. He felt very bad, but I'm still a little pissed because I debated even getting this last extra 50 milligrams. So maybe take that as a sign, TJ. I would be like, yo, you gonna refund my insurance for that? Because you all screwed up. It's scabbing up. Yeah, I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen, but if it does happen, then it happens, right? At least you don't have to go have some surgery to get it pulled out. But hopefully they can take that as a lesson learned. They need to stop letting rookie ass people give this $2,000 shot, right? It needs to be, they probably didn't even, the people that gave you that shot probably weren't even certified. That's what it kind of sounds like happened. This is cool. I've never caught you live before. Yeah, we're here every Wednesday and Sunday. Got that Jesus Christ taper. Yeah, slow mo. You should. I'm really curious if you should maybe just try what your doctor said and see if you can do it. Because if you did that easy, then maybe this doesn't have the hold on you that you thought it did. Woo! My non-formulary for Sublocade got denied. Shouldn't a doc be able to send the script to a special pharmacy who could then buy and bill on my behalf? But I don't know about that part, buddy. I remember you were asking about that last week. Yeah, does anybody know the information to what US is saying? Okay, I've got the gun, son. My doctor gave me Buspar for anxiety to do my final taper step. Yeah, some doctors do something like that. Some do clonidine. Hector says, do they make 2 milligram strips for Suboxone? So, yes. Yes, they do. They used to have 2 milligrams, 4 milligrams, 6 milligrams, 8 milligrams, and 12, but I think they did away with 1 or 2 of those. Can anybody clarify for Hector? I know they do still make the 2 milligram strips, and they also make generic 2 milligram tablets as well. They're dirt freaking cheap. So if you guys are cash paying for your own Suboxone, maybe ask for the 2 milligram tablets, generic tablets. Wow, we had more people stopping in here, guys. 18 people in here. Please smash the like button as you stop in here. Drop a comment. Only thing is I'm in nursing, so I'm limited on what I can take. I've heard of the nursing thing from somebody else who is always up in here. You're a buff dude. Laugh out loud. I've been able to do chin-ups in the past, but I've never been able to do pull-up status. Now that I'm in recovery, not distracted by a substance use, I think I can get there. Yeah, you'll definitely get there, Tara, for sure. I guarantee it. They make them, I take them. We've been going for 1 hour and 57 minutes, guys. We've been on here for 2 hours. 2 hours. We'll probably wrap this puppy up in the next 20, 30 minutes, guys. Gabapentin or pregabalin. Did I read that right? If you're lucky enough to get that scripted. Work well during a taper. Got me down to 1 milligrams, but then I learned about the shot and I went that route. Oh, snaps. I might look into getting those. Yeah, you should, Hector, for sure. Then you may need to taper off gabapentin as well. Yeah, if you start taking gabapentin every day, guys, there's likely going to be a taper process that needs to follow up to get off of that. Just like anything else you take every day. So Cameron says, I could jump from 24 milligrams to 12 milligrams and be fine, even 8 milligrams, but from 8 milligrams to 4 milligrams and lower gets tricky. Yeah, see, so that just goes to show you guys how different like Cameron is from Slow-Mo, right? Like I said, Slow-Mo went from 16 milligrams to 2 milligrams, no problem at all in 1 day. And that's just absolutely mind-blowing that he could do that. And so my situation better matches, most people better matches what Cameron said. Most people, it just gets harder. The lower you get, the harder it gets. It's just simple math for most people. But if you got the superpowers like Slow-Mo does, you might be able to just hop on off with no issue at all. Suboxone makes it hard, Be the Salt says. Kev, getting tapped in is wild. Yeah, I've always been really kind of jealous of people who are so connected like that, right? I've never really had that super, super deep connection. And we just had a sponsor bomb come through up in here. Kimmy B sponsoring today's live stream, baby, with a $30 Whopper. Uh-oh, the emojis don't work. They don't work on Cashapp or what? I could see you still kind of got some on there. Let's see. All right, hold on. Let me fire up the sponsor jet here for Kimmy. Shout out to you, Kimmy, baby. dropping the sponsor bomb. As always, Kimmy be showing love to this channel every freaking week, guys. So it looks like her trick she thought she had did not work. I think you'll figure it out, Kimmy. Just keep working at it. You'll get it. Remember, guys, to check out Kimmy B's channel. If you didn't know, she has her own YouTube channel, and she's always doing live streams over there, okay? So you can easily find her channel by simply searching in the name that you see on the screen right now. Kimmy BBB, yeah, baby. Type in that baby, see if she comes up. So shout out to you, Kimmy. I appreciate the love, girl, as always. And guys, like I said, she's always doing live streams. So if you like the crew that we got here, it's the same crew that we got on her channel, right? So she's definitely kicking up some dust over here on YouTube. She's definitely entertaining some folks over there. So go check her out, guys. Go show her some love. Tell her you found her from Kev's channel as always. And super shout out to you, Kimmy. I appreciate the love, girl. That's dopey, the salt. Thank you. So Marky just posted a link to Kimmy's channel, guys. Kimmy's Playhouse. That's what you should name it, Kimmy. You should name it Kimmy's Playhouse. Yeah, she doesn't just talk about like addiction stuff over there. She talks about all sorts of different things, guys. So when I get to that comment, I'll make sure I post it up for you guys. Kimmy's Playhouse. That's very fitting. I like that. Adult only channel, she says. Did you get to 200 subscribers yet over there, Kimmy? I know you're getting close. Should be getting there real soon, girl. I call it different things. Sometimes universe, source, God, my higher power. It just depends on where I'm at and how I'm feeling. That really fits me, Tara, for sure. Just speaking the exact same way, for sure. So Cameron says 2.5 months in on the shots and starting to go days without thinking I'm on bupe. It's nice. Yeah, you're right there in the sweet spot. You're right there in the honeymoon phase of Sublocade. So enjoy it, my friend. You'll start to forget about it and just roll on through, right? With that super steady stream, it's like you never even freaking feel it. I usually call it the light, Tara. Is that what they meant by that shirt that says, I see the light? Do you guys remember that shirt back in the day? It was like a Massimo shirt. Did I say that right? Massimo? I had that shirt and it said, I see the light. And it was like it messed with your vision. Like it made you like blurry vision. Is that what they mean when they say see the light? That they're seeing God? Is that what people mean when they say that? I did tell my doc what happened, so maybe he believes he's gonna take the wheel. Hey, that could be it, man. If they mess up on an injection, do they give you another shot? No, they haven't. They don't. From what I've heard, they don't. Most def. Just love the combos with y'all. It most definitely is okay, and y'all know. Let's see. What's up, buddy? Good to see you in here. It was the same guy who did all my previous ones. Oh, I thought you said it was like was that somebody else that was talking about that? I thought that was you. Yeah, I got plenty of scars. Haha. Years of football, baseball, and drug use. Hot chicks dig cigars. Chicks dig cigars. Scars. Cigars. The connection to people here feels really nice. I'd say lower down to 0.1 before jumping. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, get as low as you guys can if you're planning on tapering and then getting off. So that's less than a half of a quarter of 1 milligram. So that basically would mean 10 or 1 milligram would be split up into 10 different pieces if you can somehow find a way to do that. Almost to you can't see. Yep, it's just a little tiny little piece at that point, like tiny. Some people think that some people are taping, some people will say they're taking a little speck or something, and it's really actually like 2 milligram chunk of an 8 milligram pill, right? So some people are more OCD about this stuff than others, as we've seen in the past. Maybe that's why Slow-Mo's doc is advising him to taper that way. He's tolerated it well before. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I got mad love for all y'all peeps. Even after my taper, I will still be here. Yeah, I feel like you've been around here for quite a while, Slow-Mo, so I imagine you ain't going nowhere. But I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say the same thing, and they've been gone. So we gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Buse part is terrible, though. It makes me feel a seizure or a... 6 months off subs. I jumped at 0.1 milligrams with no withdrawal, but mental part, I'm still fighting. It does get better. Apparently, it takes up to a year. I'm telling you, Saul asked for GABA, but like the other person said, only use it for 2 weeks tops. Go from 8 to 6 and then to 4. The key is go by what feels comfortable and take it slow. Just got to pray and strap in for the ride, Slow-Mo says. That Jesus power, son. Got that Jesus power on high. I've noticed that. I've noticed that too. Be the salt. Or I think she said her name was Cassandra. I think a lot of people can relate to that. The lower their dose gets, the higher their connection to source is, right? I think a lot of people, and not just to source, but to other people as well. Like something I'd noticed over all my years too was that the lower the dose, the stronger my how do I say this without the O, we'll just say the O was much more intense for sure. The big O. Paid for those adult emojis and they sucked, no pun intended. So it was like a paid service type of thing, Kimmy, or what? Oh, there we go. So Marky posted a link to Kimmy's channel right there. I think I remember somebody saying that if you post a link, it doesn't work though, or something, right, guys? Can anybody confirm that? Is it useless to even have Marky post a link or have my mods post a link? I remember somebody saying like unless you're a mod, you can't click on the links. Does that make sense? So you might just have to type in her name. I know if you type in her name, it'll pull her channel right up. Adult only. Mods can post links that are clickable. Oh, okay, so cool. So that works then. So the link that Marky posted should work for y'all go to check out. Okay, perfect. Good to know. Yeah, I was like, I remember something was like that, but I couldn't remember exactly. No kids allowed in our talks. I try to keep it kind of kid friendly around here. I know that on Kimmy's channel, she gonna talk about whatever she want to talk about over there. Good luck, everyone. See you Sunday. Go Hawks. Thank you, Cameron. Yes, go Hawks. I think we got the Panthers this Sunday, so should hopefully see you on here Sunday. Shout out to you. I appreciate that sponsor bomb as well, Cameron. Shout out to you, buddy. And yes, remember, go Hawks. We need them Seahawks to win this game. Prove people that we're not faking. We're winners. So Marky jumped off around 2 milligrams, but he switched to Kratom for 7 weeks. So Marky says he doesn't believe in pause. It's just the healing process after the withdrawal. She says, oh, I do. I think our brains need to regenerate dopamine after getting off of opioids. That's all I think. Pause is low dopamine. Yes, I agree. Yep. And after learning about the dopamine and how all that shit works, it makes so much more sense to me now. So much. Same thing with even just basic shit like caffeine withdrawal, guys. The same freaking thing. Just like, oh my God. I can't do anything. The big O is much more intense afterward. Yes, sir. So Kimmy agrees as far as that goes. Oh, sounds so fearful. But that's not done in the USA, KG says. What Marky did. He says, well, I did here. Yeah, I don't think what Marky's talking about is available in a normal setting. I think you gotta either go to Mexico or find a way to get it done. Get creative, right? My feet are frozen here. And Tara says, I want to hear how many pull-ups you're able to do on Sunday, Kevin. Yeah, all right, I'm going to do them tonight. I'll tell you. I'm gonna take note of that. I got to make sure that I do it before I do my lat workout, because if I do my lats and then try to do pull-ups, it's like I can get half as many reps. I bet you I could do... I'm so curious. I haven't done that for so long now. Pull-ups. I'm going to try that tonight. I'm going to take a guess on how many pull-ups I can do. I think I can do... Wait. Now I'm getting confused. I feel like, I don't know. It's harder to do the wide grip stuff, right? So I've always just done the hard way, the out grip, wide. Well, how were you were separating them earlier? Oh, she was saying chin ups. Okay, so chin ups are obviously this way. Yeah, wide grip is harder. It's like less, you have much less leverage, right? So I don't think I've ever even done like the regular, like close chin up stuffs. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. I'll let you know. I'm going to guess I'd probably get 10 to 15. Wide grip is harder. You don't need to do hard ones. Laugh out loud. Man, when I see some people like strapping like 100 pounds of weight to around their waist and then doing pull-ups, I'm like, damn, that's pretty beast mode right there. Did you guys ever do the peg thing? It's like a board with holes and you do pull-up with each peg, removing it and placing the pegs up higher. Oh, that's freaking cool. What is that? I think I have done that before. Where the hell have I done that? It's like a different way of rock climbing kind of thing, right? You're probably at Navy SEAL status. How many did they do it, Tara? 16. Is full points? Damn, now I'm so curious. I'm going to test that tonight. You got me excited to try it. Maybe I'm going to start making it a goal to see if I can get to 16. I think for sure I can do 10, but it's been a while since I've even done them. So 16 is military. That's cool to know. I remember I used to do the NFL. Like they'll do, what is it? Two plates on each side on bench press. So what is that? I think it's 245 pounds. 200 some. I think it's like 250 pounds. And the record back in the day when I was really jacked up, like I was really buff, the record was 32 reps with 250 pounds, and I did it like 36. So I was really happy about that and impressed that I could do, more than the record NFL athlete could do. But like I said, I wasn't natural at the time. I was no natty. 225, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, I think it's 2 plates on each side, right? Plus the bar. I haven't really measured chest. I bet I could barely do 315 one time right now. Like I'm kind of afraid to do heavy chest workouts now after I kind of injured my shoulder a while ago lifting. My record on bench press is 400 pounds, guys. I was 5 pounds away from having the 4 full plates on each side. I couldn't get that extra freaking 5 pounds. I was so pissed off. But when I was trying to do it, my jacked up collarbone was really making some scary noises. So like a dumbass, being on steroids like I was at the time, I was just, how the steroid gym bros are. They're like, like just pushing through. They don't care if they're suffering or breaking their bones in half. They'll just keep going. That was me. And I was repping 315? The 3 plates on each side. I think that's 315. I was repping that out like nothing back in the day. I was really freaking strong on chest. But yeah, I don't know why I'm even talking about this stuff right now. We just had a huge sponsor bomb come through. KG Smith and Jeff. Give Jeff shout out since he's been kind of joining the stream from time to time. I haven't seen him in here too recently, but shout out to you, KG Smith, for sponsoring today's live stream, baby. Dropping that sponsor bomb as always. Let's fire up the jets. It's going to be loud, guys. It's going to be loud. Oh, boy. Dropping that sponsor bomb as always, KG Smith. Showing the love once again. Boom. I appreciate that, KG Smith and / Jeff. I don't know if I should say / Jeff or not. Yeah, thank you very much. That's an incredible sponsor bomb. $40, showing the love as always. KG Smith and Kimmy B are always the sponsors of the week. Man, you ladies are really incredible. I appreciate you ladies big time for sure. Thank you very much. Incredible. TJ says 225. Okay, so yeah, same thing Marky said. Yep. I bet you, now I want to test. Let's see, I've got chest day coming up tomorrow. I'll do chest day. So I'll let you guys know how many times I could do 225. Now, I bet you I could do it maybe 10 to 15 times. Certainly not the 35 that I could do when I was saucy. Damn, TJ, you got yourself a new picture uploaded here, looking all shredded up. TJ, was that you that said that you're at like 8% body fat? Was that you or was that somebody else? I think that was you. Pretty sure that was you. 455 for 3 reps. Dude, are you kidding me? That was at my best. Now I don't even do flat bench, only dumbbells. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people have got injured on flat bench. Have you heard the same thing, TJ? Dude, 455. How much did you weigh at that point? Dude, that's a lot of weight, man. That's a lot of weight. I'm really curious how much you weighed when you did that. And obviously that was not natural, right? I'm pretty sure TJ's told me he's on PEDs. Pull-ups are great physical therapy for your shoulders. KG says, what milligram of strips? Slow. I stepped away to cut my strips into microscopic pieces. Yeah, let us know what dose you got those down to. You do a pull up with each peg you climb. Yeah, I've definitely done that before. They have those at my climbing gym. I was trying to think where the hell I've done that. It's been so long since I could even. I'm surprised. Did you just see that or something, Kimmy? Like what even made you think about that? Those wooden pegboards. Those are freaking cool. 16 is full worth. Oh, I already read that. Did that make sense? We used to have to do it in karate. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. How high did you get in karate, Kimmy? I want to see your skills, girl. Do some ninja chucks. She's like, I'm black belt. I'm so curious to see how many pull-ups I can do right now. It's literally been a while, so I'm probably not that good, but I'll let you guys know for sure. I would just film it, but I don't want to be that guy. Filming like workout stuff. KG and Jeff. Yep. KG, does Jeff still listen sometimes with you or no? Also, I was going to ask KG, is there any update with Jeff as far as his recovery stuff? Is there anything that he's changing or wants to change or anything like that? Let me know. So Tara says, woo! Thank you to all the financial sponsors. I appreciate you showing Kevin and his channel the love. Hard working. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate that. And yes, thank you to everybody who has been a sponsor to this channel in the past. There's been a lot of you guys, and I really do appreciate you guys. YouTubes don't like channels like this, so they don't do anything for channels like this at all. But tell us no. KG and Kimmy are the real MVPs. Yep, absolutely, Slow-Mo, for sure. When I do dumbbells, my left shoulder goes crazy. Yeah, it's weird. I don't really do a lot of dumbbells. I know that they can really help out, but for whatever reason, I just don't do a lot of them. We had to do them in karate. Oh, the wood board peg things, Kimmy. So 8%, yeah. 220. I tore my pec. Okay, so that would make sense if you're benching that kind of weight for sure. 6 months of nothing at all except physical therapy. Oh, I've always been so careful to not like always lift max weight because of that. Like I would hear so many people, guys, that would get what's it called? What are they called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The little thing that pokes out around your belly button. What's that? I can't think right now what the name of it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But people who lift really heavy, they get that. A hernia. I couldn't think of that. But dang, dude. So at 220, you were benching twice your weight, dude. That's freaking badass. That's really badass. Yep, hernia Kimmy got it. My style was Bikokajin Sodu. I don't think I said that right. Belts were different than most styles. I only got to blue belt before I busted my. Oh, I remember you telling us about that when you first found the channel, Kimmy. I remember you telling us about that. Championship, dang! So she be probably whooping my ass right now. Think you kick my ass, Kimmy, with your training? She's like, don't tempt me, boy. I'll whip your ass. Going to try to catch up with you on the pull-ups. Laugh my out. Do it, Tara. I mean, the people that do rock climbing, they're freaking strong as hell. Seriously strong. He listens to replays when we're in the car. He's not tried to taper yet. I gotcha. Yeah, I know he's on a pretty low dose, all things considering. So that's really good. Funny thing is, it wasn't even a heavy set. I tore it on my third rep of 315. That's the same way I was doing when I screwed my shoulder up. It was like my shoulder was like, I could hear like bones popping in my shoulder. And this is the shoulder that you guys can see popping out right here. I got in my motorcycle accident. This is what started me to get on opiates back in my early 20s. That's basically what kicked off my addiction. But I was really jacked. I was about 235, 240 pounds. on the PEDs, and man, I was just repping out that 315, and I just heard this cracking sound in my shoulder area right here. And like a dumbass, I just kept going because I was so freaking strong. And then after that, I couldn't do chest for like almost a year without it even. I couldn't even do the bar without it really hurting my shoulder. So I literally pretty much just took a year off of doing chest. So I lost a lot of strength when I did that. They drilled holes into my arm bone and put titanium anchors and sewed the tendon back in. Holy crap, dude. Do you have like a, like, can you see where your chest or your pector? Like most people have like there's like a divot right here, right? Like a crease like that. Do you have that, TJ? Like I seen Kevin Levroni. I don't know if you know who he is. You probably do. He's got that. It's like a big indent right here after tearing his pec. I'm really thankful with the injuries, knocking on wood. I've really been careful with that stuff. God has a big purpose for you. I just can't back to speak this to you. You should start a channel focusing on tapering with his help. I got them cut into 1/4 milligram per piece. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that's really awesome. Let us know, dude. Are you going to try to do what your doctor said? I'm very curious at how that goes if you try that. Let us know, dude. Kevin, I couldn't kick your ass. Aha, I wouldn't want to. That would suck if you really could. I'm like, shit. Sorry, Kimmy. She's like, kick me in the face. Reminds me of that. What movie was that? With Chris Rock. He's like, which one of y'all kicked me? With Jackie Chan. Oh, that movie was hilarious. Rush Hour, I think it was. Which one of y'all kicked me? Damn. Tara Markey. Want to know how many. Yeah, let's see how many you can do, Markey. I want to hear. I want to hear how many you can do, brother. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. It's been 2 hours and 27 minutes. You know, we try to wrap it up before the 2 hour and 30-minute mark. I'm going to play some chill music real quick on the way out. I love y'all. Super shout out to the sponsors of today's live stream. We had Kimmy B and KG Smith dropping some huge sponsor bombs. Also, shout out to Cameron and Marky Rizzo in the Hizzo, my bizzo. So I see y'all on the Sunday live stream. I'm going to play some chill music on the way out. And hopefully this doesn't trigger Patrick again if he's still in here. I think he didn't like the way I responded to him. Sorry about that. All right, guys, I love y'all, and we'll see you all soon, baby. Ooh. You guys couldn't hear me just now? What the hell? I was talking to myself. He's a freak though. Okay, so, alright, I thought you could still hear me. The mic was still on, but the video was off. So, now I know. Hopefully this music isn't triggering anybody right now. Slow-mo says, much love, Kev, much love. Love you, Kimmy B. Shout out to you, Kimmy. Lots of love, everyone. Okay, guys, we'll see you guys on the Sunday live stream. 2 hours and 30 minutes. We're out of here, baby. Ooh, baby.